rated X. That means you're extra, extraordinary.
Good morning guys. We're in Janesville, Wisconsin, recording the very first day of the fencing video course. So the reason why I'm in Janesville is because that is where Jeremy lives. So Jeremy was a guy who left some comments on my videos when I was doing our fence and basically saying that I was doing it wrong. And he's like, I've been working in fencing for 6 years and you're doing it wrong, Derek. And to be frank, I really didn't have any idea what I was doing. I had a slight idea, but I didn't have a real good solid idea. So I thought it would be a great idea to do a video course on fencing because there's not a ton of really good information on it. And Jeremy is definitely an OCD professional around this kind of stuff. So we're gonna create a really nice video course that is gonna get people very comfortable with doing their own fencing. So fencing is really cool because it increases your property value. You can keep your animals inside a fenced-in area. You can save a lot of money doing the fencing yourself and then also empower yourself with learning a new skill set. So I'm just getting ready here. It's what time do we got? It is 6:43. I've been up since just after 5. We're having some cereal for breakfast here. Breakfast of Champions. Good old Trader Joe's delivering with the crunchy cinnamon square cereal. I'm turning 31 this year, but I'm going back to when I was a kid, eating the cereal. Look at all this green area. Like, what is going on here? It's like I'm not even in the same country. There's just one thing that I need to mention about Jeremy before you guys meet him. It might upset some of you, but he is a ginger. Yeah, he's a ginger, so I don't know what else to say. So just before I got here, I warned everybody that that you're a ginger. just so that they're not shocked or anything.
Soul stealing happens nightly.
So you're a fencing master.
Fencing master, yes.
You worked in fencing for over 6 years?
Over 6 years. I started in high school and continued on through college, and yeah, I've been doing it for quite a while and then on and off, and I've just started picking it back up again.
And you gave me a lot of shit on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, called you out.
Yeah. I like it. Nissan. It's a nice car. I like it. What I really like about this car is that you don't even need the little key. You just hit the button and it starts the car. Sweet. Farm and Fleet. I definitely feel like I'm in Wisconsin. This is the biggest store I think I've ever been in. Holy moly, this thing is huge. Huge. We're here. Cool. One thing I definitely did not plan for is the mud, if there were mud. So basically what we're gonna be doing here, so we've got our M post, we're gonna be hanging a gate off of it. We've got the other round post. So the fence is gonna be going all the way down to there. Jeremy's gonna show us how to do it.
Yep,
we're
gonna make it happen. One continuous roll of 200-foot wire.
Nice. So yeah, it's the same brand that I got for my fence. Same style with the woven fence. Got the nice little red on the top layer of wire there. Makes it look all nice and professional. And we've got all the fence posts here. All right, man.
Let's make it happen. We're taking her home. About got her. Second post hole of the day and he still hasn't dug one single post hole yet.
Just giving me shit all the time, this guy. All right, so we've got Jeremy. We've got the first fence post, the first end post here, and then we're gonna be doing the H brace right here. So we're working on getting that in. And how are you feeling so far?
Like I need a break.
Like you need a break? We'll take a break after this.
Soon enough, we'll be setting this post in. And we're almost down to 40 inches, which is getting us down to our depth. So
Sweet.
then everything goes back in rather than out.
So we're gonna be running this fence right from this post here, straight down this line, all the way to the to that barn down there.
Basically what this is doing, this is guiding, and it's also supporting the wires in two places. It's supporting when it's going down this way on that side, and it's going down this way on the other side. You can put one in the center, but that's just a gamble. That's not double betting. If this one were to fail, you still got this one here. If this one were to fail, same thing over there.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it, don't wait for it, just let it happen. It could be a new shirt at the men's store, a cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot, black coffee. Like this. A present. Like Christmas. Oh, man, that is the spot.
Now this, my friends, this is a beautiful H-brace. Look at how much nicer this one is than the one that I did. Much nicer. There's brace pins in here that are holding this up. Look at this, just, oh yeah. Then the high tensile wires is beautifully wound around the top here. Beautiful. It's a little bit windy today, but we got the rest of these fence posts finished. So we did a combination of metal T-posts, wooden post. So these are just 4-inch posts. T-post, wood post, T-post, all the way to the end here. So we had to do quite a bit of digging yesterday, but we got them all done. And today is the easy day, which is just laying the fence up. Look at how solid this thing is. Just no movement in it at all. Can't even move it. Drop kick this thing. Boy, look at these coils that Jeremy did on the end here that we're tying off on. Like perfect. Man, oh man. Make my fence just look like child's play. This is the real deal here.
That's what experience looks like.
Exactly. So we're tying the fence off on this post here, and the H-brace essentially resists the post from wanting to go like that. So that's what this post does, and the high tensile wire that's hooked around this post here. So when we pull this way, the H-brace is pushing that way in order to keep everything straight up and down and looking good and nice and strong. So we're going to be working our way down towards the end there. We're going to be stretching the post on, or we're going to be stretching the fence onto the end of the gate down there.
It's not going to take much. Working small increments, going nice and slow. You don't want to jar this or reef it way out of whack. You want to keep it in a straight line because this is where it's strongest. Brace yourself if you need to provide the force. Get 2 hands on it, but don't just wonk this around.
All right, so we've got the gate, we've got it mounted, very nice. We've got the fence up. Jeremy is just finishing it up. Got the T-clips in there, T-posts, very nice. How's this going out here, bud?
Final staple.
Final staple. And we got the fence completely finished. You can just tell the difference when you know what you're doing, that it makes a big difference, and especially the tension of the fence here. My fence is just wobbly. This fence here, it is freaking tight, skis. Holy moly. Coming down to the end here, very nice. Beautiful. Just freaking rock solid fence. All right guys, so we're here like I've said before, Janesville, Wisconsin. And you might be wondering, how the hell did I end up here and how did I meet this guy? Jeremy is a subscriber of Life Inside a Box. And I think I mentioned when I was doing the fencing videos that I had someone that was helping me with it. And this was the guy right here. And he was able to give me, obviously, some really good tips about doing our fence. But what I've learned, even since I was just, you know, recording him doing fencing for 2 days, I learned a lot more just from watching him. So I know you're really passionate about fencing. Like, what is it about fencing that you really like?
I like when I go to the site, I see where I'm going to be putting the fence. It may be a complete disaster, an old fence line that's fallen into disrepair, or it could just be an overgrown part of the land. So get in there, get it cleared out, get it prepped up, and start laying out the fence. And by the time you're done, say that week or that month, you've created an excellent fence that is, you can just look down the line and it's a great sense of satisfaction to be able to create something like that that's gonna last until you have, you know, you're old and don't want to do fencing anymore. I mean, you got 20-30 years of fence there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's one thing I definitely noticed with him is obviously very really good attention to detail, even more so than I do. Even with like electrical work, he's like very particular about everything. And so it was really kind of awesome watching him, just how perfect everything had to be. And that's really nice because at the end of the day, when you're looking there and you're looking at your fence or you're looking at whatever project you've completed, you can really feel proud that you did a really good job. And that's one thing that I really take a lot of value in, especially with doing projects around our little, our homestead, is that like at the end of the day, when you finish something, it works properly and you've done a good job at it, that it's just, like
no
it's
regrets.
such, yeah, it's such a good, it's just such a good feeling. And that's one reason why I think it's so important for people to really learn how to do a lot of things themselves, is not only, like there's obviously a lot of benefits of it, is that it typically costs a lot less money if you do something yourself, but you also really get to empower yourself with learning something new. And that's like, I mean, it's fun, right? And when you learn something new, you start to grow and expand as a person, and you have a new skill set that you didn't have before. So I was actually, I wouldn't say that it was like risky coming up here, but because Jeremy was so willing to help me on my fence, he talked to me on the phone a number of times, helped me out just through text message when I was asking about materials. That's one reason why I'm like, all right, well, we should make a fencing video course because there's not really anything out there that would really help people. So I know what we created just from like listening to him over the last couple days, like just so many little things that you'd never think about, but they make obviously the end product a lot better and then getting to the end product a lot easier. So expect the video course should be done hopefully, obviously everything's recorded, but it'll probably take me at least 3 or 4 weeks to get everything together and out for sale. So you'll be supporting him and you'll be supporting DIY homestead projects. So definitely get it. If you have any inkling of doing any type of fencing, this is a great, it'll be a great video course just to get started.
yeah, it's not even just the fundamentals of woven, it's the fundamentals of every fence. Every fence starts out with a good brace and good preparation. So
Cheers guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll be going back to Arizona and tomorrow morning, and then I'll be getting back to my normal style videos. Hannah and I just came out with a meal planner, and that just kind of wiped my schedule clear of making any progress at home. So I've actually already recorded another video course with my buddy Joe doing culvert cistern, so I've got 2 finished, and you'll see that out for sale very soon. Awesome, thanks so much for watching guys. See you on the next video, talk to you soon.
Every day, once a day, give yourself a present. Don't plan it, don't wait for it, just let it happen. It could be a new shirt at the men's store, a cat nap in your office chair, or 2 cups of good, hot, black coffee.